Hi. With this movie we will show you how to list the content of zip files on your page without unzipping them using DMXzone Zip Processor. We added a simple HTML table which will be used to list the zip files and their content. First, let's create an action file and add a name for it. Right-click Steps and open the File Management menu. Then, add Folder List. We will use the folder list as a dynamic source for our zip files. Add a name for this folder list. And then, select a path. We select the folder containing our zip files. Then, we limit the listed files to zip. Now, right-click the folder list step. And under Core Actions, select Add Repeat. Then, add a name for the repeat. And select an expression for it. We select the folder list as an expression. And then, click the Select button. We select the output fields from the folder list, which we will need to display later in the table. In our case, we will need the names of the listed files. Now, right-click Steps in the repeater. Open the Zip Processor menu and add Zip List. Add a name for it. And select the zip file, which is content you want to list. We click the Dynamic Data button. And then, we select the path binding returned by the folder list repeat step. Save the action file when you are done. And then, create a server action executor. Click the Add New button. Add a name for your executor. Select to run it on DOM Ready. Then, select your server action. And click the OK button. Now, let's expand our server action executor tree. Under Data, you can see the folder list repeater with a name binding. Also, inside it, you can see the zip list data. Let's bind the data on our page. Select the folder list repeater. Then, select your table row, which you'd like to repeat. Open the Bind to menu. And select Table Row Data Repeat. Then click the Bind button. This will repeat the row as many times as the returned zip files are. Now click inside the row. Select the name binding under the folder list repeater. And insert it. Now, as we have our zip files listed, we need to create another repeat region in order to display their contents. Click in the table inside the repeated row where you need to show this. And select the zip list under the Action File Executor. Select to bind it as a repeat region and click the Bind button. Then, click inside the repeat region, which we just added. Select the information that you'd like to show about the files inside the zip. We'd only like to show the file names for our video. So click the path binding and bind it on the page. And we are done. Let's preview the results. Here, you can see the zip files from your folder, as well as the contents of each of them on the right. That's how easy it is to display the contents of your zip files without unzipping them using DMXzone Zip Processor.